scene. Any wake up later enjoyers? Huh? Any alarm ignorer enjoyers in the chat? Oh man. Woo! Chat. I try to wake up on time. I set the alarm at 1 and 1:05, and I woke up at 1, and I say, cool, the other alarm is there. And then I woke up at 1:05, and I say, cool, I still got another hour. I can take a small nap. Still, I'm tired. I want to keep sleeping. And I woke up at 1:18, and I said, fuck it, just a few more minutes. And then I woke up at 2:06, and I was like, oh, shit. So we better get started right, I think. Silence the music. We gotta get started right. Chef Jack Nightingale and all of you other creamy cosmonauts out there, welcome in. It is time. They can only stream today, huh? How about that, chat? How about that? A cannoli's never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he needs. Yo, I'm like a wizard. I'm like a gosh dang wizard. All right. I think we're ready to get started. I'm gonna try not to sound half asleep, and I'm gonna try my best not to be like mega groggy, but oh man, it's just where we are. Wriggle, welcome in. Excuse me. Right. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta do some hard drive management real quick. Hold up. Your tree, shut it. Gotta delete something, dude. I tried my best not to look at any social media because we are 30 minutes deep into the showcase at the moment. Radon 1, Radon 2, Radon 3, Radon 4. Okay, I do not need this many hours of fucking Radon. Wait, what? What a beautiful desktop, Noli. I appreciate it. If only Ghost in the Shell 2045 was actually good. If only it was actually good. Chat, I have an issue. I am out of... give me a second. No, I can't do it. I'm running out of hard drive space. Please help me. Shit. Give me... Yumawari. Never uploading you. Wu Chang, how much space are you taking up? Almost a whole terabyte? Am I ever going to upload my Wu Chang playthrough? I still gotta finish Alan Wake 2. I still gotta finish RE4. I still gotta finish Village of Shadows. I still gotta finish... The answer is no. Wu Chang, you're a cool game. I'm deleting you. Sorry. You're taking up 1 terabyte, and I am likely never getting around to uploading you. So, you are gone. Chat, can we get an F for Wu Chang? You'll never get used to daylight cannoli. Yeah, me neither. With Animus credit card. If I was a little bit faster at editing, we wouldn't have this issue, but... See, now... I'm gonna be far less against deleting playthroughs, you know, rather than hoarding them, because they're gonna be on YouTube. So if it's like, I don't know if I'll get around to editing this one, I just delete it and just tell you guys, hey, go check out the live stream playlist on YouTube, right? Now I can do that. I'm gonna get some sleep, but maybe I'll see you before you end. Probably, we're gonna be live for like about 10 hours. So, maybe. Unless you plan on sleeping more than 10 hours. But thank you for popping in and saving your stream streak, Schiff. You have a great sleep, and we shall see you on the other side. Okay, now that that's there, I can... Yes, 1 terabyte has been freed. I can now grab... Oh, I haven't labeled those. I'm going to leave them there. Enjoy your insight. Shadow of your tree 1 through 8. Cut those. Move those here. Okay. That's gonna do its thing. Well, that does its thing. It's gonna take an hour. That's fine. Okay. Chat, are we ready or what? Huh? Oh shit, there's a light missing. Hold on. You guys didn't tell me how dark I look. Come on now. Wistful madness. See you in 6. Have a good one, dude. Now, how's everybody feeling today? Hope everybody is having a good enough day. Hope everybody's having a great day. The fuck am I saying? Good enough day. Hope everybody's having a great day. Whew. Just tomorrow I can finally confront those damn bandwidth stealing amygdala. Let me see. Ah, here we are. Chat, are we ready? I'm absolutely exhausted. I didn't sleep last night. I am sorry to hear that, dude. All right. All right, here we go. Do we have any expectations? Are we expecting to see something? Are we hoping to not see something? I don't know what I'm expecting. It's a 1 hour long showcase, so something exciting must be shown, right? Oh man, I'm dying. Please, no, I need to see Bloodborne 2. Yes, state of play is Sony. What do we got? I'm in the wrong category. Chat, I'm in the wrong category.
Spirit, do you need help?
A spirit guide?
Oh, is this a new Kenna?
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
It is. Is it Kenna? No, it's not called Kenna. Oh man, what's it called?
The temple has been sealed as long as I can remember.
It's not Senna either, is it? No.
Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
Practice.
I think it starts with a K. The first game was really cool. I wasn't too much. I felt like the story was a little lacking, and there were some like questions that were left unanswered, and I don't know. I think narratively there were some things that were. Oh, it's just with the single, not Kenna, but Kenna.
Maybe you can do the same.
I felt like there were some things missing, but gameplay-wise and artistically was absolutely phenomenal. And it seems like this one too took the open world route. Please, dude. I'm so tired of open world games. Developers, please.
We'll bind you.
Oh, well,
To the
publishers
present
and investors,
Christmas
please,
officer.
rather. Yeah, Kenna was a beautiful looking game, and this looks just as good.
Longing for the past.
It is a
cannot
very,
change.
very pretty game.
Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
I don't think I've ever heard a cameo. Let me see. Maybe I've seen some art.
Unbound.
Sorry about that.
May you depart in peace.
Kenna Scarza Cosmora. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably play that, honestly. I did enjoy the first
Hey everyone,
one.
I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was
It was a good
excited
game.
to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more
Okay,
dynamic
I've
combat,
never seen the game cameo, but I remember the
boss
box
battles,
art.
a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
It
releases on
looks
PlayStation
like
5 and PC.
I know that this is probably
Thanks
the
so much
intent,
for
but it
watching,
basically looks
and
like you're
enjoy
playing
the
a
rest of the show.
Pixar game. Rather, it looks like you're playing a Pixar movie, right? Yeah, it's a pretty looking game. I don't know how I feel about the open world. God, not every game needs to be open world, but it looks good. It looks good. And I hate that I have to clear my throat so much.
Long ago, in the
I'm trying to
wilds
pull
of
up
Isil,
a notepad
demons
thing. My bad,
terrorized the
my bad.
land and
Oh, is this
subjugated
the
its people.
multiplayer update for Ghost of Yote?
They were known as
Because I don't think it launched with it.
the
Ghost of
Spiders.
Tsushima had a multiplayer update that came out after.
The
I'm wondering
Kitsune
if Yote is having the same.
and the snake. Many
It
fought
is.
back.
Man, the multiplayer for Ghost of Tsushima was really dope. Between just like regular story mode, or not regular story, but you had like a co-op specific story mode that dealt with like yokais and stuff like that. And the raids were sick. It actually felt like you were playing like MMO-esque fights where you had to learn like specific mechanics. Some of them had like almost puzzle elements to them.
Nothing can stop
It's
the
really
true
sick.
warrior from vengeance. Not
It was
even
really
death.
sick. Yeah, the Ghost of Yote Legends. So they're keeping the Legends naming convention. That's cool. Yeah, Legends was also the name for the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer stuff.
Who do you think will come out on top?
Oh,
Sam?
hey. This must be the Death Stranding 2 coming to PC announcement, I presume. Yes, sir. And now we can play this on the superior platform. Yeah, I'm excited to get around to this. For me, Death Stranding is not like in my top 10, maybe not even in my top 20 or top 30 games, but it was a very, very fun experience. It was a very different game. Not much out there is like it. Visually impressive, very cinematic, great story, really cool and unique and memorable characters. So I really enjoyed the first Death Stranding. At some point I need to get around to playing the second one.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
Okay.
At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer. It's
kind of interesting.
All while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill
kind of
bots
feels
to
like
stop. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and
I was
going
gonna
to
make a comparison to Helldivers.
For example,
but it's
this
not really
weird
like it.
alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random distant location. All the
That's
various
interesting.
enemies, weapons,
Dude,
items,
I hope
and
you
mission
control your
objectives
teammates
are all
with those
designed to
blink
interact with
berries.
each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan
That's
fields
kinda
are very
sick.
lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of
That's
lasers to avoid
kinda
while
sick.
attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
This seems
Our
like it
goal
could
here
actually
is
be
to create
pretty
something
fun.
New, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this
It
game
kind of reminds
truly
me
great.
of Remnant 2
We can't wait
boss.
for you to play it for yourselves.
Miriam, welcome in.
Now, go and fail to save the world.
Yeah, this looks mildly interesting. Looks mildly interesting. Hey, Pragmata.
What's this?
The demo for
That's the
Pragmata
Earth.
was really short, but I really enjoyed this game. Or, I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed the demo. A
You
lot more
really
than I
can
thought I
make
was going to.
everything with
I thought the
Lunafone,
hacking was going to get really annoying, but...
Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
I'm really excited for Pragmata. It looks like a very interesting game. I don't know if it'll be a day one thing for me, but I am excited for it.
Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
Giant robot baby. Oh, another gameplay demo. Okay, that's cool. Or maybe it's the same one.
6 now.
Yo, Resident Evil
6
9.
survivors
Are we gonna
are
get a
definitely
demo
something.
announcement for Resident Evil 9, dude? We're only like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. We're close.
Victor purchased
Where's
a
our
building after
RE9
Umbrella
demo,
went
dude?
under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Elvis?
Not yet. Nothing on the
God,
servers
we
of the
are
CIA
so
or the
close,
FBI.
and I am so hyped to play this.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Ah. Oh yeah, they did explain that Leon has some form of infection.
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Former T-virus researcher.
Made you who you
Consider
what
this where it
now?
all began for me.
Okay, so you can wander around the streets. That's interesting.
Talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
That you guys have no idea how excited I am for RE9.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Is that Sherry?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, is that Sherry? So you'll get to go back to the RPD as well.
Hi everyone, I'm
That
Sean
was
Benson.
Sherry,
And I'm
wasn't
Sid
it?
Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from
Interesting.
Capcom.
Donuts, welcome
Both are
in.
coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5
Yeah, both
Pro.
first person and third person on release. You'll be able to switch as you
Now,
please.
let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for
A lot of
fans
people said
Legacy of
that they're probably gonna try to play.
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered.
They're probably gonna
by
try to
Crystal
play
Dynamics and will be available for
Leon's
pre-order
side
today.
in third person
The
and
final
playing
chapter in the
Grace's
Soul Reaver
side in
saga
first
brings
person.
players into the
We're just gonna be
conflict
playing, or
between the
I'm gonna be
vampire
playing
Kain
both on
and his
third
betrayed
person.
Lieutenant Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera,
And
and
the remaster looks
wayfinding
good.
level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional
pretty neat.
comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to
The
rule
Legacy of Kain
corrupt
games
and
are pretty
failed
sweet.
empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny. What was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the
not-
original PlayStation.
Damn. This is not a series I'm familiar
This
with.
fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
Princess Peach?
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Seems like something that's up Jack's alley.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Weren't we just talking about Dead or Alive not long ago?
デッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて
Last round.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースに
So, if you're wondering why some of the yokais in Nioh look like mad Gooner material, this is why. You gotta remember, Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja are the guys behind Dead or Alive. No shot, they got jiggle physics in the photo mode.
新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。 発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Yeah, I thought Dead or Alive was like a dead franchise. I kind of forgot that they were still doing stuff
対
with
戦ア
it.
クションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Oh my god. You like how they zoomed in right on her cleavage? These camera, why are we lingering there? Team Ninja! You can't show the full body of the other character and then just titties. Come on, man. Yeah, they know what their consumer base wants, I guess. Yo, Control 2. Okay, now we're talking. Standard fighting game lineup: fist, knife, sword, and gun. Oh, you haven't seen a lot of Tekken, have ya? It's pretty on par for fighting games.
Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control.
Control Resonant is another title I'm really excited
captured
for.
From our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift.
I don't know how much I enjoyed this very zoomed out camera for a melee-oriented game. I think it works for a shooter like Control, because you
Here
want
we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon.
room to shoot and see, but
and his supernatural
feels awkward to play it. Maybe it's just because I'm used to like Souls games. Feels awkward to be a hack and slash sort of combat and be that zoomed out.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
They encourage aggressive gameplay. I am all for it, dude. You know me, Chad. I love aggressive combat.
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
I hope this doesn't end up having an open world feel. I will say, like, the open world games gotta stop. So I'm hoping this is very, like, it's open, but it's constrained. You know what I mean? And it's not like a full open world game. But the big wide open areas, as we're seeing now, probably make for some very interesting boss fights for Control. Especially with all the movement and whatnot that you have in these games. Oh, that's so sick. I didn't even think about the gravity shifts or whatever they're gonna end up calling it. Storm, welcome in. Shout out to the Finnish company that made Control. That's right, because we're seeing Control 2 right now.
I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonance are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later.
This looks crazy. It looks fucking sick. It looks fucking sick. Control Alt Delete Juba, welcome in. Look at this, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you Sin.
Is this the new Darksiders game?
I call you Salvation.
That music, though. Ooh. Ooh. The soundtrack? Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, we got co-op going on. No, this is not the new Lords of the Fallen. This looks better than the new Lords of the Fallen. I will take every opportunity to shit on Lords of the Fallen. No, I don't know what this is. This looks sick, though. And if it's got co-op, although it seems like it's 2-player co-op only. What is this? Crimson Moon. This looks kind of sick. I'm kind of into it. This is Spider-Man. Immediately intrigued. Oh, is this the, there's a game that the Pokemon Studio is making. Is this it? No, it's not. This is something else. Oh, no, yeah, it is this one. Yeah. This is another one that I have my eyes on. This goes to show you, Chad, that Game Freak can make games that look fantastic. So every time you ask yourself, why is Pokemon still looking like, why does Pokemon still play like Nintendo? Nintendo. That'll always be your answer. This looks fucking dope, dude. Plant Wolf, let's go. Oh, dude. A deflect-based combat system. I am already sold, dude. Devil May Cry-ish combat? I'm into this. We didn't see a whole lot of gameplay, if any, from the first trailer that they had put out of this. This looks fucking dope. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation looks sick. This year in August? Dude, I can't afford all these fucking games. Are you kidding me?
And Game Freak for that new look at characters in combat.
2026 is
Reincarnation.
packed.
It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today,
Rayman.
Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with
Did
Rayman's
Ubisoft
30th
remember that
anniversary
they
edition.
that this exists?
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game,
Oh, okay, now.
including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
That's neat.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà, voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
All right. Rayman fans rise up.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges
Yeah, we had
into
seen
bizarre
a trailer
mission
for
to
this,
save a
I'm
cursed
pretty sure,
island.
last year.
Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming.
Looks solid.
Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon.
And you get to play as a mouse.
The limited
That's
time
pretty
demo
cool.
will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart.
This reminds me of
Players
Gree,
can look forward to using new
or
gameplay
however
mechanics in
you'd
all
say
new
it.
locations.
But it reminds me of that game. Is it the same
Neva
devs?
Prologue launches February 19th.
I don't think so, but it has a similar art style.
Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Interesting. Don't do it, Donuts. Don't you dare. Interesting camera angle. Metal Gear Solid? My god, dude. The running animation looks a little funny. It looks like that we're sort of sliding over the ground. Did you see that? Rather than like actually stepping and propelling themselves forward. Kind of looks like that we're just like doing a running animation and then just sliding. What is this? Phantom Blade Zero? No. What is this?
We are the children of water, born of the goddess.
I am not familiar with the book series that was mentioned there.
Faithless, soulless, unclean.
Is that? Oh man, I can never remember her name. Is that the voice actress that does Lady D?
Yours to keep.
No, it's not, right?
How dare you stand in the way of purity?
Kind of sounded like it for a second.
King.
Yo, that's a chicken, bro! Yo, that's a huge cock. What the fuck? Sounds like Orin a bit too. It's the same voice actress. The voice actress that does Orin and Lady D, it's the same. You play as a massive chicken, dude. Just fucking Futsroda them? Oh no, you're good, you're good, you're good. I see what you mean, like, in the way that she was speaking, like, tonality, yeah, it did sound kind of like Orin. I just wasn't sure if you knew it was the same voice actress. Interesting, so this is Destiny Warriors, except you are Giant Bird. Project Windless. I don't know if I'm interested in this just because I don't like Destiny Warrior style gameplay, right? Like when you just like do one attack and kill like 30 dudes, right? When you're just hacking and slashing through like massive crowds.
Our newest racer has arrived.
Not the biggest fan of those kinds of games, but it looks cool.
League. Since you're here, why not take part in a
well, I mean, not Star Wars Dynasty Warriors, but, I mean, pod racing, right? That's pretty close. It's a sexy swole cock. Yes, it is. If I seen someone playing this, I would assume that, right? I would assume the same, honestly. It's everything looks super serious and then just giant cock. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat, when this comes out, you better be ready to watch Nightingale stream this 24/7. I've been frozen today. The line is I was frozen today. I've been get what I was. Star Wars Galactic's Racer. I hate racing. Oops. James Bond. This is still another game I'm probably not gonna get because it's just I'm not into the gameplay, but looks really fucking cool. The Hitman gameplay works really well for a James Bond game.
You what? I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft.
Stealth racing game.
Bringing back the double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Well, me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Yeah, so it's kind of a mix. When you sort of, from what I understand, when you begin your mission and you're doing like the infiltration, gathering info part of the game, it's Hitman. After that, it's much more action-packed for like the chase sequences and stuff like that.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for it now.
Yeah, I mean, that mix of action and Hitman-esque style gameplay does work really well for James Bond. Because that's kind of how the movies are, right?
In the very beginning.
You have that initial stealth, try not to get caught segment, then it's like gunfights and actions and explosions.
We haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo.
Richie, welcome in.
Not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games.
Yes, sir.
Also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Ah, I was wondering when this would be coming out.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
I like the variety of games, something for everyone these days.
He's taken command of this immense army and is now prepared.
That's why I always say, whenever people claim that gaming is dead, no, it's not. There's just something that you don't like. There's tons of games out there in tons of different genres. Gaming is more alive than ever. It is most definitely nowhere close to being dead. So many games, so many different genres.
All of this is over.
If you can't find anything to play, it's a you problem. It really is.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand?
I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4.
Any means necessary. Just stop.
Haters gonna hate. Yep.
Guns of the Patriot.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged.
Yeah, I mean, just this year, you know, like we had Code Vein 2, Nioh 3, Chrysol, Reanimal launch on the same day. What is it, today or tomorrow? Like it's within these next couple of days. Resident Evil 9, Beast of Creation is coming out later this year. We have Phantom Blade 0 that's supposed to hit this year. We have Pragmata. Death Stranding hitting PC.
Awesome. Is that you?
And that's just like what I remember right now at the top of my head, right? That's already like about 10 games that are just like dope as fuck. Mostly action games, because that's mostly what I play, but between indie games, between indie titles, AAA titles, everywhere in between old remasters or remakes of old games, new upcoming titles, like there's just so many games. Again, in 2024, there were 19,000 games released. If out of 19,000 games, you cannot find even a single one to play? Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker, it's like they've made this just for me. Maybe they did. Maybe they took notice. That's right, Romeo's a dead man. Mystic, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
メタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても
Yeah, I haven't said Karn, that's true. Yeah, that's another one that came out this year.
初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。
No spoilers for the presentation. That's what I was hoping for. I wanted to get everything spoiled. I don't. That's just in case anybody was wondering. I don't. Fidel, welcome in. Yeah, we were kind of expecting the second volume of the remasters to come out at some point. I didn't think they would announce it this soon, but I guess it makes sense. Bloodborne for the Vita? Yes! I can't wait for people to pick this up because they never got a chance to play Metal Gear Solid 4 back in the day and not realize that there's like a 3-hour cutscene at the end. Oh, I forgot this game was a thing. That's right. I guess it makes sense that they're doing a collab. It is also a Konami game if I don't recall wrong. Yeah, me too, me too. This kind of looks fun, honestly. I don't know if I'll ever play this, but this does look fun. Oh?
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Is this like actually a brand new Castlevania title? Get fucking nailed, dude. Learn to dodge. God, the art style is crazy good.
So now,
kind of reminds me of like
Trevor Bell.
Not really Arcane, but like some of that similar, like heavily shaded with like very defined outlines, right? It's not quite cell shaded, but like kind of reminds me of Arcane-esque style of art. Looks fantastic. That looks sick. I bet Xenon is fucking hyped for this. He loves the Castlevania games. Chat, we have an ad break coming up. I'm not going to be pausing the showcase for it. So apologies if you miss anything exciting. But we do have an ad break coming up in the next 15 or so seconds. So if you need to take a break, please take care of yourself. What if Little Nightmares? But you're an octopus! You son of a bitch, that man. Side-scrolling Octodad, yeah. Kind of has that vibe. I mean, not this, obviously. Yeah, the art direction for this is beautiful. They just straight up ripped off Hollow Knight. I know, how could they? Slim Gravy's definitely gonna be playing this. Is that like Slim Shady? Townfall. Silent Hill Townfall. We're gonna be seeing more of this during the Silent Hill transmission as well.
I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to
Oh my god, the game is fucking woke. Does Konami know this game is woke now? Oh, nice rendition of the track. Or at least it started off sounding very similar to
I woke up in the water again.
No, it is, right? It is a rendition of that?
But this time it's
this is, yeah.
Different.
Never mind. Is this in France? I wonder how people are gonna feel about this. People were pretty mad the Silent Hill F took place out of Silent Hill.
But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it.
Yeah, I guess it would make sense. Everything is in English. I don't know why I said France. I guess, yeah, I forgot the...
You did what you did.
Oh my god. Sly? And thank you for the 2-month resubscription. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyways. Appreciate that. Okay, first person bit. Okay. Interesting design. Oh man. I wonder how people are gonna feel about this. I think this looks sick, but I'm curious to see how people are gonna feel about it. Anybody that was talking shit about Silent Hill F, I better see you talk shit about Silent Hill Townfall as well. I'm just saying. Any Silent Hill F haters, they better be talking shit about this too. I'm gonna love the fuck out of this. It looks sick.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
What is this? Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the opinions are that we're getting another Silent Hill that takes place outside of Silent Hill. And it's first person, and it's got a bit of action-y gameplay with the parry and whatnot. I'm curious to see how people feel about it.
Our journey.
I think it looks dope. I'm excited for it. I do like that the guy pops out of the water, right? Almost looks like the lake section in Silent Hill, and then they have the S on the sign, and then when he pulls the cover down, it's a different name, right? They kind of bait you into thinking you're going back to Silent Hill, and then it's like, nope, sorry. But it probably is the UK. I don't know why. I just assumed that it was in France. I guess just the colors. I forgot the British flag is also blue, white, and red.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。
I still maintain my opinion that Silent Hill should take place in Silent Hill. That's fair.
JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。
I think you'd have a very short series of games if you stuck to the same town.
JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開。 こちらを大事
Maybe
に
that's
して
for the
ナ
better,
ラティブ
but
というものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Is this a John Wick game? It fucking is, isn't it?
He must be versatile.
Okay.
Capable, adaptable.
Oh, dude, if they add seafood type gameplay to this could work really well, honestly.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Dude, he's doing the things from the movie.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Glad to see they kept the brutality up. This looks pretty sweet. John Wick by the Road Redemption team.
This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a
Physics are a bit dated in some sections of these scenes. Yeah.
Very quiet.
I guess it depends what the scope of the game is
Rainfall
like.
is expected to begin in
Oh,
the
this
early
is that
afternoon
extraction
and
shooter by the
a long
by
time.
Bungie, right? I forget the name.
For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly.
Where's that guy's
Do
game?
not worry.
Pretty tough dude, huh?
Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
All reports about this indicate it's actually really good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be touching this, just not something I care about, but from the little bits of gameplay here and there that I saw, I mean, it looks fine. I know some people are like really talking shit about it, but nothing about what I saw ever made me think that this was gonna be just like a dead on arrival type game.
Charles said here. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday. Mayday. Mayday.
I don't remember what the name of the character is, that first one, center back there. Marathon, that's the name of the game. I don't remember what the name of that character was, that first one that was being shown in the pan. I really love her design. She looks really cool.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam.
Not a fan of extraction shooters, but I'm happy for the fans of that type of game that they're getting a wider variety of them lately.
On PlayStation 5 and other platforms.
I mean, it's been a very popular genre for quite some time.
To the survival gameplay of Marathon.
There's certainly not been any lack of extraction shooters.
Of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the
but it did seem like there were no
March
major contenders really against Tarkov. Now there definitely are.
For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Wow.
Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man.
We got the Silent Hill transmission happening in about 30
Spider-Man
minutes
2
as well.
joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with
Oh.
Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to
Interesting.
the
I love
Classics
playing
catalog
Time
in May.
Crisis in the arcades.
This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Yeah, I don't know if the gyroscope can simulate the light gun experience, but that's interesting.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
Yeah.
Hang out and get
It's
lost with
hard
your
to
friends
play
in an
like
open
things
world
like
full of challenges, puzzles, and
House of the
playful
Dead
discoveries.
or Time Crisis without a light gun. It doesn't feel right. Oh, is it an Aussie team?
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director
Oh,
Gregory
fuck, that's
Loudon
coming
has
out
even
this
more
year
systems
too,
and combat to
dude.
break down. Let's take a look.
Man. Too many games.
What is that for you, Arjun?
Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe.
Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Yeah, this is another one I'm looking
Gregory
forward to.
Loudon, creative director
I fucking
at
loved
Housemarque.
Returnal.
Today, we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely.
Interesting.
However, all adjustments
I like that.
you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also
Consistent
allows you to
challenge
teleport
level. Let
directly
me
to any biome that
let me
you
go
unlock.
mega hard,
This
dude.
means getting
What do you
back into
mean?
The action quicker. It also means easier replayability.
Not in that way. Not me go mega hard, but like the difficulty of the game. Let me go. Let me make it harder. That balanced? What are we talking about?
Where you were. And now it's time to take another shot.
It's a cool
at what
system,
killed you
though.
The first time around.
Sly, welcome in.
Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse.
You missed it, dude. You are the main character of the new Silent Hill game.
The world.
And it
It's a
probably
complete
takes place in your
escalation of our
hometown, I have to
gameplay,
assume.
Our audio and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Yeah, this looks dope as shit. Oh my god, 48-hour early access! 48-hour early access! Chat, stop buying into this shit. What is this?
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it.
Yeah, when I see a cataclysmic event, I too like to just sit there, mouth
You
agape,
cannot stand against the storm.
looking at the sky. Oh, it's the Marvel fighting game, okay.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
No, it is not, but I suppose it's as close as you'll get.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
It does. It does look amazing.
Finish this.
We are stronger together.
They should have done a League of Gentlemen game. I don't think I've ever watched the... That's the movie, right? Like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Never watched it, I don't think. Could be wrong. Maybe I did.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the
It's a
mutants
British
as the
sketch
newly
horror
formed
comedy.
unbreakable
Okay, gotcha.
X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
She's going to set up so many traps as it shows her blasting a screen-wide laser at the enemy. I know they're referring to like the mines that she was placing in the air, but it's kind of funny that they said that while she's doing not that.
2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and
stay tuned.
Santa Monica Studio. Is it a God of War remake? Remaster remake pack? This I might actually be excited for. I really like the... I've only played the first one of the OGs. Never played 2 and 3, but this could be sick. I like that gameplay.
Your son has returned.
I mean, it's effective. They saw how well the Tomb Raider one did. They shot out the Metal Gear one. We're getting the Rayman one. God of War. Now they just gotta do the Silent Hill one.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Yo,
people?
it's the man himself, dude.
OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today. Starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development.
It is a remake.
Yeah, man. I know.
I wonder if they're gonna do it in like the Demon Souls style.
Now look, this project is still in the early
where it's like
stages.
a 1-to-1, or if they're gonna change some stuff.
Share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back,
this could actually be exciting.
Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before.
Imagine rolling a critical success and being born with a voice like this,
Thank you for 2
dude.
strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can
Making
watch it now.
DRM
Go.
free, call him God of War.
Why are you still here? Go. Go!
I like that they did this instead of... But yeah, it's cool that they got him back. I could listen to this guy read up. Yeah, his voice is amazing.
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Interesting. We get to see Kratos as a baby growing up, dude.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack!
Alright, God of War Metroidvania before GTA 6. That was not in my book. Or I guess maybe not a Metroidvania, but, you know, 2D side-scroller.
The legendary saga of gods.
This looks fucking good.
Of tragedies and triumphs. Of destruction and redemption. Begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Interesting. Yeah, the backdrops look really good. I don't pre-order games, but this I made an exception for. That's very fair. Oh, it's available today. What do you mean pre-order? Unless you were talking about the remakes. Ain't no pre-ordering this one. This is just here. All right. Okay, that was a cool showcase. They made it. I mean, I guess the God of War remake, that was like the big announcement. This was sick, though. We got to see a little bit more of Control 2. A new kind of game got announced. We got the Legends for Ghost of Yotei, the Metal Gear Solid Pack 2 remaster, new Dead or Alive game, Beast of Creation, which I'm incredibly excited for, Big Cock Dynasty Warrior game. Yeah, I think this was sick. I think this was neat. I don't know where my expectations laid, really, when I got into this, but like, cool showcase. It's a cool showcase. I'm not mad about it. It should be, yeah. If it's anything like the first Metal Gear Solid pack, it should be on PC, yeah. Well, chat, we are just in time. Are you ready? Nine more minutes, baby. We are jumping from one showcase into the next one, dude. Close this chat. Get out of here, YouTube. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of Townfall. I am really curious to see how everybody's perception is going to be. I understand people want Silent Hill to be in Silent Hill. I am of the opinion that you can do numbered series in Silent Hill and that you can do spin-offs outside of Silent Hill. So I am fine with F and games like Townfall and perhaps other being outside, as long as, you know, Silent Hill 5 or Silent Hill 6 or whatever is going to be in Silent Hill. I just think there's only so much that you can do within the town itself before people get tired of seeing the same town over and over and over and over. Imagine if every Resident Evil game was in Raccoon City. I know that the argument is a little bit different because the game is called Silent Hill. The town itself is much more important than Raccoon City is to Resident Evil. But I don't think you can have like a dozen games within the same town without it getting a little old. I wouldn't want every Dark Souls game to be in Anne or Londo the entire time, you know what I mean? That marks the 30-hour mark for me, so I'm going to head to bed. Enjoy the transmission. Have a great rest of your stream and a wonderful night. I'll keep you tabbed up. See y'all tomorrow, Nightingale. I appreciate you stopping in. Get some sleep. Dude, you've been doing a lot of these, like, very random 30-hour streaks. So hopefully you can get some proper sleep. And you can get well rested. But thank you for stopping in, dude. Take care of yourself, man. We shall see you when we see you. Maybe we'll still be here by the time you wake up. If not, then we shall see you tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know where my expectations were for the State of Play. I mean, obviously, on the socials, I put a GIF that said, like, me summoning Bloodborne 2. I couldn't give a fuck less about Bloodborne 2. I gotta be completely honest with you, chat. I couldn't give a fuck less about a Bloodborne 2. I don't ever expect any actual Bloodborne news. I like to meme about it every time there's a State of Play, but yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. It's just people were like, oh man, this is gonna be a big one. There's gonna be a huge announcement, which, again, I guess, you know, remaking the original God of War trilogy is pretty huge. It's just not something I'm like mega hyped about. I'm excited, but I'm not like mega hyped, so it didn't hit me as hard as it hit probably a lot of other people. But that was a cool showcase. I am not mad about it. They showed a lot of interesting stuff, and they showed more gameplay for stuff I was already interested about, so I liked it. I'm gonna try and see a doctor here soon about my observed sleep. Yeah, you should. I have some, like, random, you know, streaks and whatnot, but yours are happening very frequently. So, seeing a medical professional about it is probably not a bad idea. Bloodborne 2 / remake is just a in case of emergency for Sony. Yeah, I think the only time if like we are ever to see something Bloodborne related will be on the release of the PS6. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like a Demon Souls remake or some sort of Bloodborne announcement, right? For the PlayStation 6 as a way to onboard their already existing fan base and what have you, as well as bringing in new curious fans right into the release of the new console. But people that are expecting a Bloodborne PC release or a Bloodborne remake or a Bloodborne 2 or anything Bloodborne related, it's probably not gonna happen. Not during this console cycle. Chat, there's 5 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna see if I can make myself presentable so I can take the beanie off because it's really fucking warm. I'll be right back. Go live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Do I look pretty, chat? Yeah, every so often. Thank you. Every so often I like to throw on my beanie when I just don't really feel like fucking with my hair to any extent, but it's fucking hot. Chat, I turned on the fucking AC. It's 67 degrees in the house already. That's pretty cool, and this room feels fucking warm. Cranked it down to 65, dude. We're entering the cool zone. Home getting triggered as you sing this? Yeah, he's not a big Beatles fan, huh? Neither am I, to be honest. I really don't give a shit about the Beatles. You know, instead of the Beatles, give me something like this, dude. The Beatles? Who are the Beatles? Give me some of this, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Did you guys know there was a new Whitechapel album? Yes, sir. I mean, I say new, it came out last year, but... Why would you ever listen to the Beatles when you got this, dude? Alright, that's enough. That's enough! YouTube is gonna DMCA the shit out of me. All right. While we're waiting for this, we got 30 seconds, chat. We got 30 seconds. I'm going to try out a hand here for my Urza deck. Quick. 20 seconds. Can we shuffle up and draw 7? Can we shuffle up and draw 7 in 20 seconds? Okay. We good? You guys cutting? Tapping? Okay, cool. Let me see. Is my initial 7 keepable? 3, 6, 7. Commander, you always draw 1. Let me see. What do we got? Sculpting Steel, Urza, Ancient Den, Godless Shrine, Glacial Fortress, One with the Machine, Sunken Ruins, and Semblance Level. Keepable. Let's go. Exciting.
Minasan, konnichiwa. Silent Hill Transmission へようこそ。
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Silent Hill シリーズのプロデューサー岡本元井です。2022年の発表以来、長い間お待たせしましたが、本日は待望のタイトルサイレントヒルタウンフォールのニュースや情報をついに皆さんにお届けできることを嬉しく思います。本日ソニーのステートオブプレイでトレーラーを公開し、プレイステーション5。Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録を開始しました。皆様ぜひご登録よろしくお願いいたします。さらにこの配信独占の最新情報もご用意しています。まずは本プロジェクトのパートナーをご紹介しましょう。
Instead of using a fog machine, they just have shit in the back.
インタラクティブ&ニューメディア部門プレジデントヘクター・サンチェスさんとゲーム部門責任者のリアン・ルームさん、そしてスクリーンバーンのライター兼ディレクターのジョン・マッケランさんをお迎えしています。皆さん本日はようこそいらしてくださいました。
Thank you, Okamoto-san. At Annapurna, we're always looking to push the boundaries of storytelling, and we couldn't be more excited and honored to have the opportunity to work with you and the entire team at Konami to co-publish Silent Hill Townfall. Annapurna Interactive is a publisher that not only looks for great stories to tell, but also great teams to tell those stories. And we're so pleased to partner with the very special development team that created Silent Hill Townfall, John, and the entire team at Screenburn Interactive.
And this project came about because the team at Annapurna and the team at Screenburn are really passionate
I could
about
toggle
Silent
on
Hill.
and off the
We're
YouTube
very
stream
excited
from
about the unique stories that
here.
we're able to tell in this amazing franchise. It's also important to us at Annapurna that the developers we partner with really love the IP that they're working on, and that's exactly what we have with Screenburn.
Yeah, as a fan of the series ever since the release of the first game, it's a real pleasure and an honour to be here today to talk about Townfall. The entire development team and I are so excited to finally be able to share a first look after so many years of development out of sight.
皆さんありがとうございます。
I really hate the audio balancing there. Like, there's so much background noise whenever they start talking, and then it immediately cuts off. It's really bugging me. All right, so this is the trailer we saw the state of play. Let's see what else they show.
You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I was just about to say, imagine Imagine what I can only presume is like his dead wife or something contacting you through your Game Boy.
But this time it's...
Look at that, dude. They made you want to think it was Silent Hill, but it's Saint Amelia. Look at that speed sign, dude. That's kilometers per hour, Chad. That ain't no miles per hour. That's kilometers. Amelia, Bloodborne reference. Let's go.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do...
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things.
I have no idea why either. I don't know that I've, honestly, I don't know that I've ever met anybody here in my area with the name Simon, period, regardless of race. Silent Hill Townfall. So it is officially releasing this year. No like specific release date, but
前回のティザートレーラーから続く形でついにあのポケットテレビの持ち主が明らかになりました。このトレーラーはタウンフォールの本質、そしてサイレントヒルらしさをしっかりと捉えています。
And we can see from the trailer that debuted today that Townfall clearly embodies the DNA of the Silent Hill franchise. It also has quite a unique take, which we know has been really important to the team at Screenburn. And part of that uniqueness comes from their own identity, their perspectives, their history, and their style. So John, we'd love viewers to learn more about Screenburn and your team's history and the work you've done on Silent Hill Townfall.
Absolutely. Our main objectives were to make a game that could feel specific to the team who made it, to bring something new to the series in terms of setting, and to really think about what Silent Hill, both in concept and gameplay, could look like through a Screenburn lens.
Yeah, and it's this lens that appealed to us so much when we started working with you in Screenburn, many years ago. And we knew that with Annapurna's partnership with Konami helping to guide the project, that the three teams together could produce something original, exciting for the fans, and show Silent Hill in a way that hadn't been seen before.
皆様、情熱あるメッセージ、本当にありがとうございます。
I hope there are going to be, I'm just looking at the decorations and whatnot. If this Silent Hill is going to have like a big emphasis on like nautical themes, I would be very hyped. A little tinge of cosmic horror would be sick. Glasgow. Obviously not where the game is taking place, but where the dev team is. Or maybe it is where they're inspired from, actually. No, okay, it is the team. Whew. Look like a fishing village. Yeah.
We've got our previous games that we worked on over the years, so Super
Glasgow is scary.
First title that we released back in 2016. Stories Untold, 2017, Observation 2019, and then Silent Hill soon.
Stories Untold and Observation are both really good fucking games.
The thought that we're going to be slotted in at the end there, it is a genuine honor to work with the franchise and to contribute to it. After we shipped Observation, we were kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And then we got this call from Annapurna to ask us what we would do with Silent Hill. That froze us in our tracks. It's not an opportunity we ever thought we'd get, but it's one we knew we all wanted right away.
Can you imagine being a smaller team and then you get a call and get asked, how do you feel about a Silent Hill game?
Brought it to Konami, and we were delighted that they loved the idea. It was like, this.
That's got to be like a dream come true for a lot of people, right?
I want you to go for it, and so to have their trust,
being able to get to touch games that you yourself are passionate about.
So yeah, this is where Graham lives and where design lives.
My name's Graham McKellen. I'm the lead game designer. John is my brother, so we've known each other for a while. We have a lot of the same experiences, films that we watched when we grew up, games that we played.
Wanna
That
make
allows us to
Silent
work
Hill.
really well together when it comes to finding the synergy between narrative and game design. Very early, we agreed that we wanted to...
Yeah, it really
present
is.
this game in
Bring in
first
fresh
person.
mind
And
with
first
different
person is,
perspectives
you know,
and
you have
different
a more
talents.
limited field of view. There's things happening off screen which you're not always aware of.
It allows to get you a little bit
What
experimental,
happens off screen is sometimes
and then,
scarier than what
you know,
happens right in front of you.
kind of probe the customer's reception, right? Or consumer's
The
reception.
horror, anxiety, and fear, but then at the same time trying to find the balance to that, which is what can we give the player?
You know, one of the first things we set out to do was like, what can we do with the radio that's not been done before? What can we do that kind of gives it a new function, a new aesthetic, but it feels Silent Hill, the analog tech that's kind of been my visual calling card. Most of the things we've done, like even in our previous games, has been as close to real life technology as we can get. This is a
Yeah, Stories
very
Untold
small
did that quite a
handheld
bit.
TV, but,
God,
kind of
Stories
inspired
Untold
with
is such a
CRTV.
good game. If you haven't played
CRTV
Stories Untold,
is,
chat,
you know,
please
our
do
take on
yourself
the
a favor
classic
and
radio.
play it.
We knew we wanted to have the player bring it up and actually use it, so we were really keen on having the player tune with the CRTV, actually go through the frequencies, discover narrative content, but also being able to use it as a tool to see where enemies were.
This is a really cool way to integrate like the traditional scanning system that we have in games now, right? Press L3 to scan enemies near you sort of thing, except it's more immersive within the game's world. I do like that quite a bit.
And it's really important for the first-person perspective, giving the player that extra control over the camera.
For a long time, this game we felt might just be Northern Europe, you know, and not lock it down to Scotland. There was a drive to create something that felt authentic to us, and it kind of felt natural to kind of bring it home.
When John first showed me the game and I saw this sort of a very obviously Silent Hill, misty, foggy environment, that felt like a walk to school when I was growing up. Because, you know, I've grown up in towns like this, in a small fishing town that's kind of similar to St. Amelia. It's a beautifully epic, grey, drizzly environment, and we're bringing that to the game.
It just feels so real, especially when you're going through it in first person. You kind of feel like you're there. It's so detailed, every single thing, and it's all connected to the story.
A very personal story, I know for John as well.
I would have been about 17 or 18 when the first game came out, and I was really ill, high fever, all this kind of stuff. I know I finished it, but the experience I have was like a fever dream, because it literally was. To this day, I've never played it again, because I kind of don't want to know whether what happened that night was real or not. Drawn to the fog ever since. And I think now that we're actually responsible for it, and we're actually kind of pulling the rest of the team in.
Bogus gas, man, coming to ransack your house. Maybe.
スクリーンバーンのチームの皆さん、ありがとうございました。自分たちの仕事だけでなく、サイレントヒルの歴史や意味に強い情熱を持つ開発者の姿を
Come on, show us some of the enemies, dude. I want to see more of the art direction.
各チームがそれぞれのビジョンをサイレントヒルに持ち込み、新しい体験をどのように形作ったのかがよくわかります。さて、公開されたばかりのトレーラーについて
I will say, because we hear the voice say, come back to me, Simon, or come back, Simon, or whatever, I do hope they're not leaning too much in a Silent Hill 2-esque storytelling thing, right? Like, I do hope they try to tell a brand new story. The idea of a man kind of like going back to look for his wife, while it seems like it's a little bit different here, I hope it's not gonna end up being a similar story. I very much hope it ends up being its very own unique
ス
thing.
クリーンバーンが考案した新しい戦闘、回避、謎解きのメカニクスとも見事に調和します。
Absolutely. Every feature of the game has been designed with this perspective in mind, but always making sure that while we see the world in this new way, the experience still feels distinctly Silent Hill. A big part of that experience is centered around enemies and how our protagonist Simon will encounter them. Familiar tools from the world of Silent Hill are all available, planks of wood, pipes, and ranged weapons like the pistol.
It's interesting that he's got like an
IV
IV thing hooked
and
up
evade
his arm.
brings a new element of choice to the combat, where resorting to violence isn't the only option. In fact, with the aid of the pocket television, known
Chat,
as the
you
CRTV
damn know well I'm gonna
Evasion is
run
every bit as
in and
useful
either
as
run
survival
by or
technique as
take out
facing
every
enemies
enemy.
head-on.
I am not
Players are encouraged to
stealthing.
experiment and find a
Not
playstyle that
happening.
suits them while being mindful
Not
of the
happening.
resources and the opportunities that surround them.
わかりやすい例が覗き込みですよね。サイモンは物体や壁の上からあるいは周りから慎重に身を乗り出して敵の様子を確認でき発見される可能性を下げることができます。この要素は遭遇前の慎重さが生かされるだけでなく見た目手触りの面でとても映画的な表現になっています。
Indeed, that additional level of fine control provided to the player works especially well in first person, and it allows players to cautiously assess an encounter before they make a decision to evade or charge in. In first person, features like the peak or the CRTV become more immersive, rendering details up close in
That's
the
true.
character's hands and all in a tactile and physical way rather than using on-screen HUD elements.
Yeah.
These
I agree.
features really shine in
Horror
first person,
games should
and
honestly
as the game
rely as
progresses,
little as they
players will be
can on a
challenged in many
HUD
different
system.
ways. Using the right technique at the right time is vital for Simon's survival.
ジョンさん、次は新主人公サイモン・オーデルに目を向けてみましょう。シリーズのキャラクターは皆心に重いものを抱えていますが、サイモンも例外ではありません。彼は多層的で不安定、そして非常に人間的です。トレーラー冒頭で主人公であるサイモンが今回舞台となる町セントアメリアに縁があることが示唆され、彼の困難な旅が始まります。ジョンさん、彼が島へ向かう事情、そしてプレイヤーが
Oh
踏み
wait,
入
the
れる物語に
IV
ついて
drip and somebody's saying come back to us. Could he have been in a
特別に
coma?
教えてもらえますか？
Well, I knew when beginning to
Is
write
that
the
what
game
it is?
fans would have
Maybe he's like in a
certain
coma and
expectations
battling
about the
with certain
world,
things
characters,
going
and themes that
on.
permeate the series.
Coming back to us is like
I wanted to both
somebody
lean into
trying
those
to, you know,
expectations
sort
in
of
some
make
ways
that
and
connection,
subvert them in others.
get him to wake
Guilt
back
is a
up, sort of
strong
thing.
theme
Maybe that's what they're
throughout
going
Silent
for,
Hill's many
actually,
stories.
rather
And I
than
wanted to
coming
dive
back to
deeper
the
into
town.
the various different ways that guilt can manifest, where it comes from, what it can do to people, and how, if you can, come to accept or resolve it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
while those narrative themes are distinctly
Maybe
Silent
that's what
Hill,
they're going for.
We're looking at and interpreting those themes in a very different way.
ゲームの冒頭、サイモンは物事を終わらせてほしい、それが正しいことだと告げる謎の電話を受け取ります。トレーラーで見た通り、彼は島に到着しますが、この段階ではどうやって来たのか不明であり、サイモン自身も向かう先が分かっていないように見えます。
Well, a core component of our team's narrative style,
Even the
that has
idea of
been
coming
present in all
out
our
of the
previous
water,
games,
right?
is mystery.
Like he's been drowning the whole
Simon's journey
time
through
and
the
comes
town is
out.
layered with nuance and questions, where
Here's the
players will
voice.
gradually uncover both small details
Maybe.
and big reveals, and they'll be kept guessing through
That's it. We've cracked the
There
code.
are other characters to meet along the way too, and understanding Simon's connection
Next
to
game.
them is key to the narrative. Some mysteries will pay off as the game progresses, and some will deepen further, inviting
Yeah, it's
players to
very
dive deep into
detailed.
the world and the details spread around the town.
サイモンの旅がどのようなものになるのか楽しみにしていただければと思います。さて、次はタウンフォールの舞台となる街、セントアメリアについてご紹介しましょう。
I really like the way the transmissions have been going for the various Silent Hill games where they like break down each thing. Like here's the original trailer. Cool. Now, what kind of gameplay can you expect? What does the town look like? What about our character? What about the enemies? What about the music? And they give you like a nice little breakdown. I like that quite a bit.
スコットランドの実際の場所を見てみましょう。
So we're going to go to the east coast of Scotland. We've referenced a lot in the game. Graham and I have been many times over the years. We took Paul up when he joined the team. And I think this is Linda's first time.
It is, yeah.
So you're going to get a bit of a shock when you're in St. Amelia.
As a QA lead, I think I have played probably 3,000 hours of this game, but I've actually never explored those real towns, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the smell and the wind and the
You know, the sound of the place, all of that together is what you're trying to recreate. You're not just trying to recreate the visuals, you're trying to recreate the vibe. And there's no better way of doing it than spending time there.
It's really important to not live your life behind a lens.
I've kind of had that happen in like some areas nearby as well. Where like maybe it's areas that I've been to dozens of times, right? Like say certain areas of San Francisco or whatever. And then you see certain shots of certain things or certain areas or cities or whatever in like a movie, and it's like, wow, that's really fucking pretty. I've been there so many times and I've never seen it that way. Or it's just such a mundane thing to me that I never really like took it out and looked at it through a different lens.
The atmosphere is like blue and light. The sun was going down. Everything from that moment was when we kind of realized how this game was going to begin. We have this fog that rolls in on the east coast of Scotland called a har. I got pretty obsessed chasing the har. You know, I wasn't painting images. I wasn't like trying to like imagine what the fog would look like. I could go to a town.
Do they know they're driving on the wrong side of the road?
And come back and show the team, here's what the game needs to look like. You know, and I would drag other people on my trips with me and be like, you got to come too. And they're like, really? It's 4 a.m. So that when we come back to the studio, we can try and recreate what we felt, not just what we saw. This was like the first beautiful corner that we did. And then as we get around this corner, yeah, it's literally the same.
It is actually, yeah. This is so cool.
Yep.
Oh, we have that in the game, the seaweed.
Yeah.
This was the first pier I think we came to.
That's why some people like taking the train
well,
when they can.
See the differences.
Going to certain areas, you get to just kind of sit, chill, and just enjoy the view that you see.
This is it. This is very similar to our St. Amelia pier.
You're disconnecting a little bit.
This is the harbour town and was the first place that we built for the game. When I started to write the story about what this town was, what happened to this town, the isolation was a big factor. There's like an existential dread that comes with that. Silent Hill has always had a sense of like not being able to leave the town and face why you're there. That isolation isn't just for the protagonist, but also for the town. It's like they've got to do what they got to do. You just have to get on with it and you have to solve the problem. There's no running away.
It's surreal. I think it's because a lot of stuff are so similar to in-game, even like the slanted walls, the colors. Wherever the benches are placed is exactly the same as in-game.
These alleyways kind of snake through the entire town. They're really fun to walk up and down in real life, but when you've got a monster chasing you, it's just not a nice place to be.
Coming up there, this was one of the slopes that when I first came here, I was like looking at all the textures. And luckily Unreal allows us with nanite to just sort of layer on loads of meshes and textures on top of each other. I don't know what this is. Bits of like rag and tarpaulin, like the glove, for instance, there. It's just like layers upon layers upon layers of life and history. You're mimicking several hundred years worth of life. That's what we aim to do. And a lot of the time, the player will just sort of walk around and absorb it, and they won't know why it feels like a real place, but the effort that we've put in will make them feel like it's a real place, and it will give them that sense of history. And
Man, I'm excited for Townfall. It looks great.
It's a big
no worries. Have a safe trip there and back, Wriggle. We shall see you when you return.
I think that's
Get yourself some good snacks.
You know, we're obsessed. To be trusted with a franchise like this is an honor, and you know we want to make sure we ace it. So we're giving it our all to create something that's really new and really unique.
Yeah, not really a super common sight anymore, huh? Speaking of common sight, chat, we got some ads rolling up. Just like the sit-up play, I'm not going to pause during the showcase. But if you need to take a break, go ahead and do so.
や再現方法について貴重なお話をありがとうございました。細部へのこだわりが新しい世界観をリアルに感じさせています。こうした丁寧な作り込みはシリーズならではの大切な魅力です。最後にタウンホールの規模や構成についてお話ししましょう。
For sure. And while Annapurna has been primarily known over the last decade for independent games from smaller teams, Townfall is no small game. In fact, it's among some of the biggest games that we've ever published.
And while Screenburn is a relatively small development studio at about 30 people, they have been afforded the development time to really realize their creative vision for Townfall. And as a result, Townfall is a full-length, high-quality game that we can all present with confidence following Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2.
Man, I'm also really excited for the Silent Hill 1 remake. I hope we get a little bit of this during the transmission.
サイレントヒルのエッセンスをしっかり取り入れたタイトルとなっています。今年皆さんにサイレントヒルタウンホールを実際にプレイしてもらえることを非常に楽しみにしています。
Why is that guy dressed like a supervillain?
本日のサイレントヒルトランスミッションはこちらで終了となります。最後に視聴者の皆さんへ向けて一言ずつメッセージをお願いします。
We're so thankful for your patience, and we can't wait to show you more of what we have in store for you in Townfall. We see this project not only as our biggest and most ambitious game yet, but as a love letter to the series that inspired many of the team, myself included, to become game developers in the first place. It's truly an honor to be given this opportunity to contribute to the series, and on behalf of the team at Screenburn, thank you for your support and your encouragement over the years.
We've loved working with the entire team at Screenburn and are very proud of the game they've created. Our goal at Annapurna is to support our developers so they can focus on making the best possible game. It's been amazing to see Townfall come to life throughout development. Thank you to Screenburn for their partnership, and thank you to Konami for trusting us with
really
the Silent
excited
Hill
for this.
franchise.
Silent Hill Townfall is a labor of love for everybody involved and a true collaboration across the three teams. From the amazing team in Scotland at Screenburn to the revered publisher Konami, not only in Japan but around the world, and ourselves, who are very humbled by the opportunity at Annapurna to co-publish a game for the first time with an existing
Again, I can't
franchise and
imagine
bring our
like the
unique
level of
take
excitement that a
to
small
this
team
historic
must
franchise.
have to be given the opportunity to play on like one of the most well-known names within the horror genre. I know I would be incredibly excited.
非常に丁寧に作り上げていますので、皆様ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。本日お届けしたサイレントヒルタウンホールは、プレイステーション5と Steam、Epic Games にてビッシュリスト登録受付中です。ぜひ登録をお願いいたします。また、サイレントヒルトランスミッションでは、今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を
Oh, so this is it. I thought maybe we'd get a little bit more of a Silent Hill remake or potentially something else in the works, but okay. That's fair. I like this breakdown though. They did something similar with Silent Hill F as well, where they kind of showed the town that it was based on. I like when they do this. I think it's cool. I like seeing these little sort of behind the scenes breakdown. I like it quite a bit. Transmissions are always kind of neat. Silent Hill Townfall coming this year, dude. It's so crazy to me that we went from like years and years and years of just no Silent Hill to having Silent Hill Remake, Silent Hill 2 Remake, and then next year Silent Hill F, and then next year Silent Hill Townfall. I don't think we'll be getting Silent Hill 1 Remake next year, but that would be exciting. I think maybe Silent Hill 1 is more of a 2028 rather than a 2027, but that would be sick. Oh, man. Dude, Silent Hill is so back. I'm so happy about it. That was it. That was it. I should have had a proper thumbnail, actually, for it. I rated one up now for when we're going to switch here to, whatchamacallit, over to Nioh 3, but I didn't have one ready for the showcases. Oops. They recently altered the defib things as well with new instructions. Before they used to have both paddles on the chest, but now they have altered it so that one goes on the chest, the other one goes on the back. It makes sense. Electricity, much like a lot of energies, right? Anytime that you're having an outlet of energy, it's always going to take the path of least resistance, whether it's electricity, whether it's an explosion, whether it's water, right? Any sort of energy will always take the path of least resistance. So if you have them both on the chest, I suppose in some cases it's probably not gonna really potentially connect well with the heart. So having one on the chest and having one on the back is gonna try to, I presume, make it, you know, go straight through. So that makes sense to me. I wonder how they got away with descending on the town without it leaking. What do you mean by that? Was the Japanese one locked in time? I don't know if I would say it was locked in time, depending on what you mean by that. Because the seaside towns here are sort of locked into decades. Like we have some updates, but some... Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So Silent Hill F, I think the town that it is based off of is obviously a little bit more modernized in the way that it looks. Versus how it looks in the game. In the game, they dated it a bit because it is supposed to be in the 50s, 60s. A lot of it is still very same-ish, but there are a lot more modern things. They did a showcase of the town. I forget what the name of the actual town that Ryukishio 7 based Silent Hill F off of. But yeah, you can look at the town. It looks a little different. Yeah, 60s, 70s, something like that. It's between 50s, 70s, somewhere around there. Some of the seaside towns here are sort of locked into some decades. Like, we have some updates, but some of the ones in the sticks are just time capsules, really. I have to say I'm more interested to play this one over all the other ones. I mean, makes sense. It's probably a little bit closer to home, right? A little bit more excited to see what they did. I mean, closer to home. I know it's like way up there, but... Yeah, the arc passes through, yeah. So if I go more and started taking notes and shit, people would start asking questions. You know? You'll be there with answers. It's in my country, at least. That is very true, yeah. It is in the UK. Now, speaking of Japan, chat. Let me see. If the YouTube stream might go down temporarily. I hope it comes back up when I do this. So anybody that might be on the YouTube side, don't worry. If you see it go down, we'll try to be up temporarily. Let me see. Because I'm kind of curious. If I do... Wait, why does it say both streams are offline? What the fuck? We're not offline. This is... I don't like Restream. Oh, Restream bugs the shit out of me. But it's the best that I got. Let me see. If I do this, is that going to turn off the